So next, I'm going to go to a series of videos or events that have a little bit more video, so we can see some more powerful things we can do to help make our jobs more efficient. So I went to rolling stops, and you can see we have 27 events or 27 rolling stop events in the last 7 days on my fleet here. Again, as we scroll over these, we can start to see these videos go into motion. But we may now want to see necessarily in order of chronological order by date and time. Instead, we're going to use the intelligence on the camera to sort these by magnitude. We want to now bring the most egregious or the highest magnitude events up to the forefront, to the top left, and make it easier for us to go through and evaluate videos that we want to coach to or that we need to address. And so you can see now it has reordered everything, and we see some different videos. And we'll click into this one just to see what we mean. And so we press play on this video. When we talk about high magnitude, this driver just rolled through that stop sign at about 14 miles per hour into what looks to be a pretty wide and busy lane of traffic. So obviously that's something that we're going to want to talk with the driver about. But that's how we use the intelligence of the camera to bring the important videos up. Some other things that we can do right here. Repeat offenders. So in my database here, I've only got a small number of cameras and drivers. But if we turn that on, that's going to tell us the drivers who continually are violating or triggering our events. And so this is a way, if a driver does it one time and then they learn from the alerts that they get and they don't pick up their phone, they don't roll through a stop sign, we're not going to trigger events for them anymore, and they won't show up on our repeat offenders list here. But other drivers who have lots of violations, they will show up here. The next thing we can do is we can click high magnitude only. By clicking this button, we're again going to use the intelligence of the camera and an algorithm that we've created to find the highest magnitude events. This isn't just focusing on the one specific event, but it's going to look into patterns and behaviors that maybe happened before, during, or immediately after the event. And so it may take certain activities that happen that maybe weren't all that egregious on their own, but when you pattern them together, loop them together, now we have a high magnitude or dangerous event. And so by clicking that button, we get down. So as you can see, what was 27 events is down to 3 high magnitude events. And you'll also notice all high magnitude events are marked as coachable. This is again due to the intelligence on the camera suggesting that we coach these. And we'll look at some more of that in just a moment. I'm going to take off my filters for a second. And I want to show a couple of other really neat things that we can do. First of all, we can go in by event and we can adjust and make some specific requests or filters ourselves. So maybe we're really focused on rolling stops, but only if they stay greater than or equal to 10 miles per hour as they cross past that intersection. So by putting in that filter, we can now get to more egregious events. So we can now create filters based off of what are our thresholds for our fleets. And we can be very specific to what we want to coach to. So you can see that drops it down to 8.